Caregiving isn't always heavy. Joy still lives here. You just need to invite it in. Sometimes we forget that joy can coexist with struggle, a way to remind the heart that beauty still exists. This is Karma Caregivers, the podcast that helps you find steadiness, softness, and moments of light in your caregiving journey. I'm your host, Lydia, and today we'll explore joy as a quiet skill that helps you reconnect to your spirit. Many caregivers think joy has to wait until everything is better, when there's less stress, more rest, and more time. But joy isn't the reward for surviving hard days. It's the medicine that helps you through them. It can be a soft laugh in a quiet room, a moment of sunlight on your hand, or a deep breath that reminds you you're still here. When life feels heavy, the nervous system forgets what joy feels like. You can retrain it gently. Start small. Take a moment to see yourself noticing one thing of beauty each day, letting yourself smile when something warms you, allowing laughter even when things aren't perfect. Joy doesn't erase pain, it balances it. It brings air to the parts of you that may have forgotten how to breathe. One practice that I found incredibly helpful, as simple as it might sound, and one that you can begin today, is to find a small jar or box and call it your joy jar. Each day write down one thing that lifted you, a moment of kindness, a sound, a scent, a memory. Over time, you'll collect reminders that joy has been with you all along, even through the difficult seasons. Soon you'll have a whole collection of joy moments in your jar. Placing it somewhere in sight lets you remember them. When you feel depleted, take one out and read it. It's your evidence of light. Lightness doesn't mean the absence of burden. It means carrying it differently. Sometimes joy comes not from escaping what's hard, but from softening your grip on it. Ask yourself, what brings me quiet joy? Not the big kind, but the kind that lets me exhale. That's the kind of joy that heals. I didn't expect joy to arrive on such an ordinary afternoon one day. I just finished making myself a cup of tea and I was sitting beside my mum while she was sleeping. I glanced over to her, her face relaxed in a way I hadn't seen for weeks. No discomfort or pain etched into her face, just rest. I sat there for a while with the mug warming my hands, breathing in that moment. It was something rare because it was. In that pause, I wasn't fixing or managing or anticipating the next need. I was simply witnessing peace, and it felt like a small miracle. Later when she woke, she smiled at me, a real smile. "Thank you for being here and for looking after me," she said softly, as if it had just occurred to her. Her gratitude landed deep. In that moment, the exhaustion eased its grip, and I remembered why I kept showing up. Joy isn't always like happiness. Sometimes it's just a quiet sense of this matters and that's enough. Take a moment to look back on how far you've come, through exhaustion, uncertainty, and growth. The fact that you're still showing up, still listening, still caring, that's something to honor. You've built resilience, not from perfection, but from persistence, and within that resilience lives the seed of joy. Let's pause now with a quiet meditation. Make sure you're safe and comfortable and allow yourself to settle. You might like to close your eyes or simply soften your gaze. Take a slow breath in and gently breathe out. Again, inhale and exhale. Now bring your attention to the path behind you, not to analyze it, not to judge it, just to notice it. Think back to an earlier version of yourself on this caregiving journey, perhaps at the beginning, perhaps at a moment of deep exhaustion or uncertainty. Notice how far you've come since then. You've moved through tired days, unclear decisions, moments when you didn't know how you would keep going. And yet, here you are, still showing up, still listening, still caring. Let that land. Now place a hand over your heart or anywhere that feels grounding. Feel the steadiness of your own presence. Resilience didn't grow here from perfection. It grew from persistence, from returning again and again, even when it was hard. With each breath, allow yourself to acknowledge that strength. Now imagine that resilience creating a small, quiet space within you. Not loud joy, not forced positivity, just a gentle warmth. A soft ease, the seed of joy that lives inside staying. You don't need to cultivate it, you don't need to chase it, just notice that it's there. Now bring to mind one moment of joy you may have experienced during your caregiving. It doesn't have to be big, just whatever bubbles up is perfect. See yourself there. Who you were with. Where you were. What was occurring. The sounds and the colours around you. Now notice the feeling of joy that arose from within you. Let that move through your whole being. Immerse in it. Notice how it shifted your body, your mind, and your heart space. And gently say thank you for the joy within this moment. And silently remind yourself, what I've carried matters. How I've shown up matters. When you're ready, begin to bring your awareness back. Open your eyes if they were closed. Take a slow breath in and a gentle breath out. Aim to carry this with you. You're not defined by how perfectly you care, but by the way you continue with heart, with presence, with resilience. Now take a grounding breath in and exhale slowly, and we'll move to an affirmation. Say quietly, I allow joy to find me even in the small moments. I carry lightness within me, one breath at a time. As we close today, remember joy is not an ending. It's a beginning every time you choose to notice it. If this episode supported you, I invite you to subscribe to Karma Caregivers so new episodes arrive when you need them. And if you have a moment, leaving a short review helps other caregivers find this space too. And if you feel like you need more support, check out the show notes for the Care Command Journal, your caregiver resource, as well as the Karma Caregiver Program series that allows you to dive more deeply into joy as your pathway to calm. Thank you for listening to Karma Caregivers. Until next time, breathe deeply, be kind to yourself, and remember, your care matters, and so do you. Within your resilience lives the seed of joy.